Strobing my eyes, heart on the dash, weaving through bodies, sweat, glittering glass. Lost all my plans, left them outside. I only remember your hand in mine. We're counting down from 10, air is getting thin. Every second closer, I feel you pulling in. Tonight we come alive, jump, jump, touch the sky. If the world ends in the morning, I still wanna feel this high. Tonight we come alive, don't ask how, don't ask why. Turn the chaos into breathing, turn the breathing into fire. You shout my name, mouth to my ear. I can't hear the words, but I feel them clear. Spinning in circles, shoes off the floor. Every single heartbeat begging for
Well, here goes nothing. We are currently live, and let's just update everything and see what's going on. But in the meantime, I just want to create something for their full screen viewers. It's got to go 1920 by 1080. And if you are watching this, welcome to the live stream. And this is my first live stream in 5 years. Can you believe it? It's been 5 years since my first live stream. Alright, we've got it open. It's broadcasting. And I just want to create this quickly. Oh, you know what? Doesn't matter. Anyway, my name is Ross. Welcome to Ross.Sydney. We are currently celebrating 45 subscribers. Look, I may get a view, I may not get any views. But the one thing I've learned is if you are consistent and persistent with live streaming, creating content, and getting out there, you will be successful in over time. I mean, if you look at people like Mr. Beast, they started with nothing. If you look at Mr. Beast, Casey Neistat, get some of the other big YouTubers out there, we all start at zero, every one of us. And it's about the overall journey from going from zero to becoming something over time. And the reason why I'm doing these live streams, simply because I just wanted to give back to the community, give people the opportunity to connect, and for us to create something incredible. I know a lot of people are struggling right now, so why not make a positive impact when we can? Now, I'm going to have the YouTube app open on my phone. I'm broadcasting live directly on my computer through my mobile phone, so let's have a look and jump to our live stream here. Struggling right now, so why not make a positive impact when we? And it looks like we've got 1 or 2 people right now. But hey, sometimes we have to start at nothing, and that's just life. And the big thing for me is I remembered restarting my life only 15, 16 months ago. Gone through some circumstances that were pretty devastating. And then during that time, I was able to build something for myself. I mean, I get to live in this incredible apartment right here, which not many people get to have that incredible opportunity. Not only do people miss out on having an incredible place to call home, just being able to work and have a job is something I would love to have in the future. Maybe I can make YouTube my job if I have the privilege and the opportunity to be able to create high quality content for all of you. And if you don't try, guess what? You don't succeed in life. And that's the great thing about a platform like YouTube, is you get to build something over a period of time. I've been doing YouTube for the last 13 years. The very first or second video that I uploaded got over 90,000 views. And I just remember being a young person creating content going, wow, wouldn't it be incredible if I can do this and get paid from it? I've never been paid by YouTube, and that's why I'm slowly progressing into building my audience so I can have people I can talk to, share stories. Maybe we can do video calls in the future, have different people come on and discuss different topics. And that's the ultimate goal with this, is that I want this channel to be for everybody. And we all start somewhere. We all start at zero at the end of the day. Now, I just want to jump on and have a quick look. If you haven't subscribed, be sure to subscribe. It's pretty straightforward. Click the subscribe button down below. I've only got 45 subscribers right now. And if we can get to 50, I can actually broadcast straight from my phone, which would be incredible. We've only got 1 or 2 viewers at the moment. Hey, that's better than 0. The other thing I wanted to do was test the overall setup. I've got a really good video camera. The video camera is great. I've got a great laptop that performs extremely well. And one thing I'm considering on doing in the future is doing live stream sessions of my workouts. When I was younger, I never really cared for exercising. I hated it. It was boring to me. I would much rather do programming when programming was a thing. But now that I'm older, being able to to do exercises at home, not have to go to the gym, is a great thing for me. It's something I thoroughly enjoy. So maybe one of the things I'll start doing is more live stream content of me being at home, doing my weights, doing my push-ups, and bringing you guys on the journey of me just pumping it out every single day. I know a lot of you love my shorts. A lot of the shorts, the most popular shorts have been my push-up challenges. And that was just an idea I played around with. I wasn't expecting for it to be something that would succeed. And the fact that 2,500 people watched one video of me doing push-ups, it's like, yes, I can do this. And to be able to hopefully build an audience through live streaming, creating long-form content, and building an incredible opportunity for people like myself and other people, be great, be awesome. And a lot of people are struggling right now too. I mean, if you watch a lot of videos on YouTube currently, you will see that people are getting laid off consistently. Amazon just dumped 100,000 or 300,000 people. That's their target. They've dumped 10% of that. So they're trying to get rid of as many employees as possible because it's too much of a cost. There's lots of people struggling in trying to manage the budget for themselves right now, especially dealing with debt. 92% of our generation is dealing with debt right now, which is devastating. Think about it. 92% of our generation is dealing with credit card debt, buy now, pay later debt. And it's doing some serious damage for young people, for people like you and for people like me. It's doing a lot of damage in the future. And not only that, people are struggling just trying to save money, trying to put money aside for the future. And with all of this chaos happening all the way around the world, you have to step back and think, where is the world going to be in the next 50 years? That is the question we have to start asking ourselves, especially us young people. I can tell you roughly on where we're going to be. 92% of you will be in state-owned retirement homes. You will have debt that you haven't paid for. You'll be suffocating dramatically because of the stress from the debt. And last but not least, there are going to be people who will have no money whatsoever. because spending is completely out of control. Now, I'm in a very fortunate position, okay? I may not be working right now, but I am very thankful for the support that I do have financially. And I am making sure that the money I do have works for me over time. And the best way I do that is by investing it in the future. All investment, anything to do with investing, is a risk. Markets go up, markets go down. That's the reality of it. I actually had money in the Trump tariffs during the time when Trump tariffs were announced, and that just killed my entire portfolio. Luckily, it bounced back, but that's the risk that you have to take. Now, the risk is actually greater in short term. If you're doing short-term investing for the next 2 to 3 years, that's when you're going to have issues. But if you're planning for your retirement in the next 30 to 50 years and putting money aside for your retirement, then investing mathematically makes sense. I mean, if you're looking at buying a home, right? Most of my generation, our generation, will not be able to own a home, period. And the reason why our generation will not be able to own a home is because, one, it costs too much money. You need to have a substantial amount of down payment. And last but not least, if you were to buy a home, you're only going to see a 6 to 8% return of investment. And if you're investing in stocks, long-term form stocks like the S&P 500, you will probably get a 10% return of investment periodically. What would you rather? Something that you have to keep paying for, a mortgage, you're going to be in the minus $500,000, maybe minus 1.2, minus, you don't own it, the bank owns it. So you're going to be in the minus for 30 long years, for 3 decades, just to get a small percentage of 6 to 8%, and you're telling me that's going to make sense. Doesn't make sense. Or you can be completely debt-free, create something of yourself, create content like what I'm doing, build an audience where people want to listen, connect with that audience and ask them to help you out here and there, and then invest that money for the long term. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not perfect either. I actually had over $3,000 worth of debt myself. Trust me, I've done the buy now, pay later. I've tried the payday loans. I've even tried credit cards I've never tried, but I've tried the pay now but pay later, and I've definitely tried the stupid payday loans. They were only small amounts of $300 to $500, but it's stupid enough for me to feel it. And the biggest lesson I learned: never borrow money that you cannot afford. And that's how I'm able to survive right now on the most basic minimum income coming in. And it is up to me to make any additional income for further enjoyment activities. It's as simple as that. We are living in a world now where a lot of young people do not have the self-control to manage their finances. I saw a woman the other day going, I was hangry, I was in a bad mood, so now I'm going to buy lollies. That's stupid. Okay, if you're in a bad mood, understandable. But don't use a bad mood as an excuse to go out and buy something that's going to cost you, especially when you don't have a job. Okay? This woman doesn't have a job. She's a similar age to me, in her 20s, living with her parents. I am very, very fortunate to be able to have a roof over my head. I never thought in the last 5 years I would have my own home, all right? I'm one of the lucky ones to have a roof over my head. Mind you, I'm living in the most expensive postcode in the city of Australia. But I'm still surviving because I know I don't want to go back home. I want to build something for myself. And the one dream I've always had just the one dream, was to eventually make it in the YouTube scene. Even if nobody's watching, even if nobody comes to the live stream, you still got to get out there and connect. You still got to show up. You still got to push through. I've been doing this for 13 long years, right? A lot of YouTubers who have never made it will quit. A lot of them will quit. In the first 10, 20 videos, 90% of new YouTube channels quit. I am very thankful to have 45 subscribers. I was pumping hard last week to get content out there, high quality content. That's how you're going to win the YouTube game. I see a lot of YouTube shorts, time and time and time again. Low quality effort, not engaging. They look very, very dark in quality in terms of the color grading. That's why I've got the bright yellow background. Actually, I might actually just, you know what, I won't worry about it. Right. I even did a radio show program. On the launch of the program, we had over 2,500 people in the first 5 minutes. And by the end of the program, we had 3,000 views on Instagram for a radio show program. And that is very rare for community radio. A lot of people give up when things get hard. There were numerous times when I could have given up, but I didn't. I decided to keep pushing. I've tried doing YouTube for 5 years. 5 years I've tried, time and time and time again. I keep trying. I still haven't made it. But to be able to grow from 11 subscribers to 45 subscribers in 1 week is an achievement. To get 2 videos in a row hit 2,500 views on YouTube Shorts is an achievement, especially when you have 1.5 seconds to capture somebody's attention. You have to do what you have to do to get out there and fight and to survive and to encourage somebody to subscribe. And at the end of the day, if you're willing to keep pushing, to keep succeeding, you will get there. Especially with the push-ups. I mean, doing push-ups is hard, but you still have to do it. You still have to show up. I don't want to do push-ups, but it helps me with my mental health, helps me with my fitness. It gives me something to do when I'm not working. It gives me an opportunity when very little opportunities are being provided to me. I can use all of the excuses in the world. The world is full of excuses. But what you do today matters. What you do tomorrow matters even more. Let me put it to you like this. Do you know how long we have left until we hit retirement? 30 years. 30 years. That is 3 decades away, 3 lots of 10 years until all of us hit retirement. That means I have 30 years to make it with this channel, with my long-term investments, and the ability to retire comfortably. I'm just going to change the color on this because it's, oh no, that doesn't work. I was just going to change the color a little bit, but hey, this works just as well. I had been very hesitant in terms of creating content again. I wasn't even sure that I wanted to do content. But I figured, what do I have to lose? And that's why I am doing this video live stream. What do I have to lose? Absolutely nothing. Now I'm just going to open up this. We've got 3 views. Thank you very much. If you're watching this, I really appreciate it. Let's just open up the live stream. All right. We've got someone watching, or we had somebody watching, so thank you very much for watching. And if you haven't subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. I mean, I'm 27. I've been through different situations in my life, so I've been around the block a little bit with different things. So if I can help people and encourage people over time and say, hey, if we're doing this, let's change the conversation so we can have a better future. I mean, I look at numbers, I look at data, I look at what's happening in the world right now. What can we do to improve our situation? And the only thing we can improve on is ourselves. That's why I head out and do my exercises at home, to encourage you guys to be more active. Like my gym set that I've got only cost $83. I did a video about it the other day to help you guys make a decision whether or not this is something that you want to invest your money in. Every dollar counts. It doesn't matter how much money we have. So if I can help somebody in the decision-making process and go, hey, this is a great opportunity for you, this is what you're going to get, and this is what I've got in return, you know, I can help people in that regard. And I love helping people. I love making a positive difference for people over time, right? And the only way you're going to grow is by getting out there, keep showing up when nobody else is showing up. I have to show up for myself. It's as simple as that. If you can't show up for yourself, who can you show up for? I mean, you don't have to have a lot of friends. There's a lot of chaos. There's a lot of conflict, confusion, caution. But only you can change your direction in life. Well, I just wanted to do my first live stream so I can say that I've done my first live stream. And I really appreciate that I can actually do stuff like this. Again, once upon a time, I never thought I would do something like this ever again. So the fact that I now have the ability to do this, live streaming and creating shorts and long form videos, I'm really thankful for it. And to all the 45 subscribers I have right now, thank you. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for the opportunity. And let's continue to build something together.